Hello, good morning. You're welcome to 7 GMT. It's a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
Midweek.
It's the last one.
Last one for
this
us.
week. Okay.
Yes. Should I say thank God?
Yeah, okay, wait till it's Friday.
Well, to think that I'm going to get some money at the end of the month, I shouldn't be saying that. Thank God for giving me this job. Anyway, so this morning we have a lot coming your way, including the issue of illegal warehouses, people evading taxes, and the Food and Drugs Board and the Ghana Revenue Authority. Really, I don't know what they're doing about this issue.
Yeah, somebody coming into the studio this morning.
We'll actually be talking to a gentleman on the phone. They've done some investigations, and they'll be telling us how they think that the Food and Drugs Board and the GRA are allowing some businesses to milk the nation.
That's illegal.
It's
elsewhere. The tracks stiffer.
No. In China, people would be executed.
And even the United States, you don't have it easy at all.
You're welcome to the news. Now, students of the University of Ghana are unhappy with what they describe as unreasonable increase in residential fees in all traditional halls from an initial 280 cedis to 400 cedis beginning next academic year. They argue that the increase does not favor prevailing economic conditions in the country and hinted of an imminent demonstration if the university authorities do not address the issue.
For hours, students demonstrated peacefully. They registered their displeasure about what they say are exorbitant residential fees to be charged for all traditional halls by school authorities beginning next academic year.
Majority of students, the vast majority of students, especially of whom you are seeing here, myself included, cannot afford 400 Ghana cedis and 500 Ghana cedis as residential facilities are used on this campus. The socio-economic consequence on the country is this: that the effectiveness academic year, anybody who cannot raise that said 500 Ghana, about 500 Ghana cedis, in addition to what will be required of him to pay for his academic facilities and fees, we are virtually looking at perhaps around 800 Ghana cedis to 1,000 Ghana cedis. Anybody who cannot raise that money within these 2 months that we are going home will have to defer.
The aggrieved students claimed university authorities, together with SRC executives, had met behind closed doors to agree on an increase in fees to be charged on all traditional halls. The students warned of another demonstration if authorities do not address the issue as soon as possible.
Vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. Today, this is our vision. Our vision is that we cannot pay anything higher than 3 million. Yes. Our vision as students is that University of Ghana is a public university, and as such, it should be run as a public university. It should be run as a public institution, non-profit making body.
TV3 News tried to contact the registrar and the public relations director of the university for their side of the story, but was told they were not available.
Okay, let's stay on that story as well. Emmanuel Addo is the president of the University of Ghana Association of Students Advocacy, and he's on the line now. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Now, your press conference has been aired, hopefully, throughout the country. Are you getting any responses from your school authorities?
No, we are not getting any response as I speak. As a matter of fact, during vacation, the university released a communique that by the end of 30th June, we should pay, we should select our residency or our halls that we want to go in next academic year online. And failure to do that would have his or her academic year deferred. And we see this as highly unjust and highly unfair. We, in as much as we believe that in every society there should be progress, hence the decongestion exercise, we believe that students of University of Ghana should not be burdened financially, taking into consideration our economic status as a country now. Our message to the Vice Chancellor and to the government of the Republic of Ghana is very, very simple. Article 25(1)(a), which states that all persons shall have the right to equal educational opportunities and facilities, and with a view to achieving the full realization of that right, Clause C also further states that higher education, that is tertiary, shall be made equally accessible to all. So we believe that raising this such an amount of money in the sense that 1/3 or 2/3 of students would have to defer their course, will not be able to come next academic year just because of that amount of money, we believe is highly unjust. Now, we as a student, we wouldn't remain reluctant. We will fight the just cause.
Now, Emmanuel, most of the time we are asked to use dialogue to solve these problems before we even consider hitting the streets, like you are suggesting in your press conference. Now, have you tried talking to your authorities?
Yeah, we have tried. We tried. Initially, the university released 4.5. That we were going to pay 4.5 for the traditional halls. We were going to pay, that's 9,900,000 Ghana cedis for the private hostels. We were going to pay 720 Ghana cedis, which is 7.2 for the that's university hostel. And we petitioned the vice chancellor. We agitated, and the vice chancellor said, okay, for the traditional halls, he's going to reduce the traditional halls from 4.5 to 4 million. And we further stated that it's still not unjust, and we can't still afford it. Because the vice chancellor gave us the opportunity to talk to students across board and come out with an amount of money that we can pay. And we spoke to students across board, and we said, fine, in as much as we believe in a decongestion, and in as much as we would want to contribute, this is the amount of money that the entire student body can pay. We sent this to the vice chancellor, and the vice chancellor is not responding as needed. And the government of Ghana, I think by now they should know what is going on, because the Deputy Minister of Information visited campus in line with this. And we've also heard nothing favorable from the government. And we've also heard nothing favorable from the government.
Right, so you are considering hitting the streets sometime later?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, as time goes on, we will communicate to students when and where we will be meeting. So as students, and send our petition to the president of the land, as to the castle, and also to the vice chancellor of the University of Ghana.
Many thanks to you. Emmanuel Addo is president of the Association of Students Advocacy at the University of Ghana, and they are actually unhappy with what they describe as unreasonable increase in residential fees in all traditional halls from an initial 280 cedis to 400 cedis beginning next academic year. We have sports next.
Sports news is brought to you by
Tigo.